and welcome to my July wrap-up! That is actually on time, yeah. So I suppose the last video I uploaded was my June wrap-up. Yeah, I was late and I bet nobody even watched that. Like, who wants to watch that? But I'm here with my July wrap-up and kinda August TBR. Yeah. And well, let's just start. And July was a really crappy month because I had so much going on. I was 1 week in London, I had a convention, and yeah, like, there's no time to read then. But I still managed to read a few books, and here they are. So the first book that I've read was LOL, Lying Out Loud by Cody Keplinger, and this is a companion novel to The Duff. And I've got it from the publisher for review, and I've reviewed it on Goodreads. And yeah, I liked it, but the end was also just as frustrating as The Duff. And yeah, it was a little bit too much drama for me and not really that believable, but that is YA most of the time. That's why I'm not into it that much anymore. Anyway, and yeah, it was okay, and I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. Next up, I've read The Dead List by Jennifer L. Armentrout. And if you haven't heard of this book, it's because Jennifer published it for free on Wattpad. You can read it for free, a whole book. Like, she already sold the rights, but then they didn't want to go, like, she wanted to go with the book, and then they waited, and then the rights were gone again or something, and she decided to put it up for free. Yay! I just love Jennifer. She's like the only author I know that would ever do such a thing. And yeah, she put it up chapter by chapter, and because I knew I couldn't wait like 1 week for the next chapter, I waited till it was all out. And yeah, then I've read it a little bit more. And then I finally read it, and it was so epic. It was like romance suspense thingy. Like, it was really different from what Jennifer normally writes, but I enjoyed it so much, and it had me really scared sometimes. And yeah, it got 5 out of 5 stars. So next up, like the whole month of July and also a little bit of June, I've reread Twilight by Stephenie Meyer. And if you're asking why the hell is she reading Twilight again, yeah, I was kind of feeling like it, and I've only read this once in English, and that was my first English book back in 2009. And yeah, my English wasn't really good at that point. And so I wanted to reread it, and it was the 9th time that I've actually read the Twilight book, yeah. And I still enjoyed it. Like, I know it's not the best story, but I mean, yeah, I've read a lot more since then, but still, I really enjoyed it, and so it still has the original rating of 5 out of 5 stars. So next up, I've read a novella, and that is 1001 Dark Nights, Dream of You by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is like a novella from the Wait For You series, and it was like kind of published with a lot of other people that wrote short stories about their books, and that was like the 1001 Dark Nights campaign, and you could get it in print only from Amazon, and the otherwise only as an ebook. And yeah, it was really good, and I enjoyed it so much, though it's like my least favorite from the Wait For You series. Yeah, it wasn't as good as the other ones, but I think that was because it was so short. And yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. Then I've read another novella, and that is Keeping Her by Cora Kamek, and that is a novella from Losing It. And yeah, this is following the main characters Garrick and Bliss from Losing It, the first book, and I really enjoyed it, and I had so much fun reading about them again, and I got 5 out of 5 stars. And then I've read Already Famous by Heather C. Leith. That is the 4th book in the Famous series, and that is actually the first book told out of the guy's POV, so basically all the same, and I thought maybe it would help understand him better, because like I said in my June wrap up, I quite couldn't get the guy, but it didn't really help, and it was basically just the same story again, because there wasn't many new scenes in there, so it only got 3 out of 5 stars. And the last book that I've read in July is Every Last Breath by Jennifer Armentrout. I think I should rename this in Jennifer Armentrout and some other books. Like, it just came out. It's the 3rd and last book in the Dark Elements trilogy, and I was so excited because the fans could vote who later would end up with either Roth or Zane. I don't know how to speak out his name, and I was so excited to read it because, yeah, I wanted to know how it all went down, how it would end, and I really loved it. I was so happy with that ending. There weren't any loose ends. Like, Jennifer is just perfect with ending series, and I was so happy with the end, and yeah. I had to read the ebook because my pre-order book still didn't arrive. Yeah, thank you, Amazon Germany. Well, anyway, I loved it, and of course 5 out of 5 stars. And that is already my July wrap up. I think it were like 7 books or something. And 2 of them were novellas, like, ooh, so bad, but yeah. I had fun in London. And yeah, my August TBR, I have my Booktubeathon TBR video up, which I'm going to link down below. That are some of the books that I'm going to read in August, like 4 of them. And I will actually read them even though I don't finish them in the Booktubeathon, because I really want to read them. Yeah, and what else? I want to read Nowhere But Here by Katie McGarry. I have this book for over a month now, I think, and I was so excited for it, and I still couldn't get to it. So I really want to read this also next month, this month. Oh my god, my brain is all mixed up today. Yeah, I can't speak. Yeah, I want to read this one as well. That's it. I'm not really into my TBR jar at the moment. I'm not in the mood to read one of the older books, so yeah. I won't get the new book out of there. So that was it for today. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!